mastering the Chakaverse. Chaka Crypto. Welcome to the Chakaverse. He out speaking Chaka facts, I'm out speaking Chaka words. We out making Chaka raps, we call this the Chakaverse. No, I can't help you cop the bag, but I can help you do research. So come and join the Chaka pack, explore the Chaka universe.
There you are. Gotcha. Cool. Yes, Chaka, nice to meet you, man.
Chaka, very nice to meet you as well, brother. I don't know if my friend Marius was telling you about me, but yes, SK CryptoK here. And I don't know what we're here to talk about, but I'm here to answer any questions you got.
Well, Marius said, hey, check out ElephantMoney. And I did, played a couple videos. And I told him, hey, if you want to jump on, talk about it, because I really don't know what I'm looking at here. He said, well, SK is going to jump on and he can tell you all about it. So welcome to the Chakaverse, man. I guess we're doing an AMA.
Gotcha. Hey, impromptu AMA. Like I was, so fun fact, 2 weeks ago, I just had a baby and baby's just like hanging out. And then I got the message from Marius and I was like, I looked over at my wife like, hey, it's your turn. Take this baby real quick. I got work to do.
Oh, you got work to do.
Yeah,
all right. So are you part of this project? Or are you just an investor? Or
I'm just an investor. Yeah. So this project is from a founder named Bank Teller. His real name's Tony Perkins. He's docs. He's been in fintech and Fidelity and all sorts of economic background banking stuff for over 25 years. MIT computer scientist. Dude knows what he's doing. But he is the lone wolf founder. He's everything, the dev, right? Okay. But in regards to, my role, I'm just a community volunteer member, dude, that just loves this project. I've loved it since day one, 2.5 years ago, and just been following the progression of it. And I'm only one out of several people. I mean, we've got Medium article writers, we've got podcasters, we've got YouTubers. All of these people just cover Elephant because they're just enamored by it. They love it. We're not part of any kind of paid marketing team or anything crazy. We're just passionate believers, and we follow the motto of each one, teach one. Because this isn't just one of those things you're just like, hey, yeah, buy this token, 100x gem. Yeah. No. This is a very intricate, deep liquidity savior of DeFi. And once you
those are some
understand it,
big words there. Savior of DeFi.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, you've heard it. People say DeFi is dead. I mean, look at 90% of the trash out there.
So, talk us through the project. Like, what do you, let us know what you know about it. Why are you so excited about it, and what is this? What's going on with this?
I mean, in a quick nutshell, it's basically what it aims to be is it's a cooperative, it's a community bank, and its sole purpose is to be the greatest store of value that exists in DeFi. And there's several components to it, but if you look at ElephantMoney like a business, the token itself is the share price, right? You want to invest in something like Google or Apple or something when it's early, and you want that share price to go up, right? Mm-hmm. But so Elephant is in the business of store of value. It's got the share price, but the product it's actually selling sustainably is yield. And this is the crazy part. So Chaka, if I were to ask you, right, to go buy today a share in Apple or Google or even Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, you could go put money into those, but you really have no idea what the price is going to do on those, right? Because not only are you late, but two, you have no idea who the whales are, okay? And these people got in before you for cheaper than you. They have mortgages and medical bills. They could sell on a whim, crash the chart, and you're left holding the bag. How many times has that happened, right? Elephant's completely different. It's a new innovation that is proving, the numbers are showing that it's engineered and doing what it's supposed to do. But in Elephant, you know exactly who the whale is, or more importantly, what the whale is. It's not a human. It's the treasury. And it's named Bertha. It's so important. The founder named the Elephant Treasury Bertha. Bertha is the number 2 holder in the entire system that just keeps getting larger and larger and is selfless to never dump the token.
Okay.
So because of that whale that just keeps growing, that never dumps the token, that's why you see the chart go up. This protocol, the way everything's engineered to work, you're starting to see the aftermath of it. Like comparing Elephant token head to head with Bitcoin, Apple, the stock market, gold, oil, Google. Look at what Elephant's doing on that chart. You see it?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And you're only at the beginning. Like right now, so when it comes to ElephantMoney, you know, you've got locked liquidity. It's a BSC protocol, and the locked liquidity, bro, is already at $67 million. That's locked. That's immutable. Okay. And in addition to that 67 million liquidity, you have that treasury Bertha that I just told you about that has what, $50 million in her, I think right now. Marius, you'd have to double check me, bro. But I think $50 million in addition to the 67 million in locked liquidity. And you're looking at a market cap at the moment of about $308 million. And a lot of people might look at that and be like, oh no, you know, I'm late. It's like, no. This is not your typical token or DeFi project, okay? Trust me when I say you are early. Like, this is a multi-billion-dollar protocol in the making, right? And all the math, all the numbers, all the trajectory that I'm showing you is going to be proof to the pudding of that. You know, there's 1 quadrillion. Well, I don't want to get too much into the weeds of it, but basically this is how early you're at. If you were to change the supply of Elephant token and match it to Bitcoin's 21 million, you are looking at a $14 Bitcoin. That is the equivalent today of how early you are. Today's Elephant token price is as if it were a $14 Bitcoin. Yes, that is how early you are.
Nice, man. So if somebody is looking and they're interested, they stumble upon this video, where should they start their ElephantMoney? You know, where should they start checking it out at?
Really the main website itself, elephant.money. And if you look on the menu with it, there's a wiki with a built-in chat GPT. You could literally go to the Wikipedia. You can type in, explain ElephantMoney to me as if I were 5 years old. And ChatGPT will do it for you. It'll scan the wiki. It'll do all of that. There's also a boot camp right there. I see you got it pulled up. You can do that. I've got videos. You know, if you want to check out my channel, I do that. There's also an ElephantMoney YouTube channel, which I run the tutorials on that as well. And really just the Telegram itself, like the main chat. The founder is active in it every day. You can ask questions in there anytime. And community members will actually point you in the right direction. But if you're brand new to ElephantMoney, you want to start with the token. You want to get that token because, not financial advice, it will never be this cheap again. And this is already a battle-tested protocol as well. I don't know if Marius told you anything, but a year and 4 months ago, it already suffered an exploit, basically. It was a mint-redeemed $261 million flash loan. And those attackers thought that they killed the protocol. But newsflash, we survived. Deep liquidity, can't stop it. And we didn't launch a version 2. You know, the founder didn't do anything. He just put his nose down to the grindstone, kept building contracts, beefed that whale Bertha back up to health. And here we are today. Like, if you look at the chart and zoom all the way out to the very beginning. If you put your thumb over that exploit, what is that chart still doing? And just look at that trend line despite the exploit, and pretty soon you're about to get that FOMO effect where the chart is going to sell itself. You know, all the chart watchers, algorithmic charting websites, they're all going to be aimed at Elephant when it's going up and the rest of the market's crabbing sideways. And really that FOMO's truly going to kick in once we're back at all-time high, which at the current rates, that's looking like 2 months away. But once we go beyond all-time high, now you have everyone's attention. And they're going to look at this and be like, oh my gosh, this is literally one of the greatest comeback stories in DeFi history. What is this Elephant token? Oh my God. And then they're going to get sucked into the token. And then when they come into the site, they're going to be like, oh wow, this is more than just a token. There's yield on stable coins, 0.5% a day. There's NFTs, there's farms, there's so much within the umbrella of Elephant Money to diversify into. And
So
yeah,
it's a whole ecosystem.
it's a whole
The
ecosystem,
whole
brother,
ecosystem.
and you are so early.
And I think he kind of answered it, but MK in the chat says, "Have you guys been hacked before? And what was done to stop it from happening again?" I
Yeah.
mean, what have they done to prevent what happened before? I know they kept on building, didn't go to a V2, and they are where they're at today, almost halfway to all-time highs.
Oh, that's a perfect question. And okay, so go to the Elephant Money website. So check this out. Okay, so we're gonna look at the left half of the chart because this was pre-exploit. So you know how I just mentioned a little bit ago, there's a whale in the system named Bertha. That's the elephant treasury.
Yeah.
Okay. The elephant treasury on that red-blue chart is in red. So on the left half of the chart, you see how that red's going up, right? And then the blue on the chart. So follow me. The blue on the chart represents the LPs. That's how many tokens are on the marketplace that are available to purchase, right? So as me and you, Chaka, are buying Elephant token, we are pulling them out of the LPs, right? And also Bertha, in addition, is also buying that. So Bertha's getting bigger, me and your wallet are getting bigger, and that blue is going down. Now, the scarcity and supply demand effect is what takes place. So look at where the red and the blue cross on the left half of the chart.
Right here.
You see where and then that really dark line underneath it is the price on Elephant. What did the price do after the red and blue crossed?
Well, it jumped up.
It went crazy, right?
Is it? And they're crossing right here. Is that? That's
right? Yes. Oh, you jumped ahead, but yes, history is about to repeat itself. But let's go back to that first cross. So follow me. When it did that first parabolic run, first and foremost, before the exploit, this was now a concept of these treasury tokenomics proven true. Okay, when those crossed, that means the treasury was now larger than the available circulating supply of tokens on the market, and then that token went from a 40 million market cap up to a 600 million market cap in 30 days. That is a 15x that token did in 30 days, and then the exploit happened. So let me briefly touch on that. The exploit, it did not breach the Elephant token. It didn't breach the sister token trunk. It didn't administratively ruin anything. It was a mint redeem vulnerability. So people did a flash loan of $261 million. They injected it into the ecosystem and minted a bunch of trunk, and it's a different token. And then they redeemed a bunch of trunk and cycled it hundreds of times per minute in one block, right? Now, that lopsided the LP pools. It allowed them to extract a bunch of value out. And now let's look on this chart. What happened to the red at that exploit? Disappeared.
Right here when it
Yes. So the red got zapped. So Bertha got zapped. And then all those blue tokens in the wild, remember how we were dropping the blue? What happened to the blue? They went back into the wild. You see how that jumped up on the chart. So when the founder, just put his nose down to the grindstone and he just kept building away. Now, so if the exploit occurred in the past because the treasury was vulnerable, there was direct user interaction with the treasury. You could put money in and take money out with user functions. What he's done now that protects it, and why this system is battle tested and stronger than ever before, is now he has a ring of governance contracts that stop all incoming and outgoing money in and out of the treasury. So now you cannot directly interact with the treasury, that whale, any longer. That whale who's not supposed to dump on you, that exploit forced her to dump on you. That's why the token crashed, right? That's like the biggest whale dumping. Yeah. Now you have contracts that surround. It is fortified around that treasury. And here we are a year and 4 months later. And just like you just alluded to a second ago, the red and the blue just crossed again. So with you, Chaka, looking at this token for the very first time, nowadays, you're basically Marius, whoever got your attention about this, Marius literally just gave you the winning numbers to a lottery. and you just went back in time, bro. And
Yeah.
you're looking at the past and what happened in the past to actually, take an educated mathematical risk on what's about to happen in the future.
I gotta hand it to you, SK. You came in just a community member. The way this worked out, Marius was like, "Hey, check this out." I checked it out, asked a couple questions, and he got you on. You jumped on the channel and just went over a bunch of detail. So you're one hell of a community member to have in there to be able to jump on the fly and just explain all this.
Dude,
pretty
yeah,
impressive,
I
man. Pretty
live
impressive.
for this stuff, man. I live for this stuff. Like, I've been in the rat race for 12 years. I've been looking for a way out. And one of my best friends put me onto DeFi in January of 2021. And it was with Bank Teller. Okay. Before Elephant, he had a different project called Bankroll Flow. It was on the Tron chain. That was my first ever DeFi project. That's how I heard about this dev. And I just kind of followed along his journey. And a couple months later, he started with this ElephantMoney project. And so I just been kind of, looking at it, I was already a content creator in the past. And then I just put that down because now DeFi completely just engulfed my mind. Like, I would get home from my day job and I would just spend hours researching DeFi. What is this economic system that's just like a middle finger to the traditional world? And so then I started to make my YouTube channel on it. I've only been running it for about 2.5 years now. And the founder eventually got wind of I guess my talent, right? Which is to take complex systems and then really make targeted layman terms hit pieces on it. Like even growing up, all my friends were always like, "Man, you're gonna go be a salesman, bro? Like, you just are natural, blah blah blah." It's like, nah, I'm good. I went to engineering school and I did a whole bunch of other rat race stuff. But now with the YouTube and like how I can explain things, I really feel like this is my calling, bro. Like, this is my God-given talent being put to use on something that I'm passionate about. And yeah, next to the founder himself, I'm likely one of the best, if not the best, to actually explain it. Like, I hit you with the coup de grace, like the main thing that should be focused on, which is, how is this sustainable? How does the price go up? Oh, there's a whale that doesn't dump. There was an exploit. It's battle tested. Wow. Like, when people start to piece that stuff together and they say, this is actually a protocol that has been stress tested, like, this survived the test of time. For one, it's 2.5 years old. Two, it's already been exploited and survived. Middle finger to the hackers, and then here we are about to thrive again. And yeah, dude, it's about to go crazy. But there's so much more detail now that I have your contact on Telegram. You and I, let's keep in touch. And I'd be happy to come back on if I have, if I'm not taking care of the baby. But I'd love to be able to help teach you more about the ecosystem, man, because there's NFTs, there's an ROI DApp for yield, and everything. Just here's the last little bit. Everything in the ecosystem, when it comes to the yield that you're generating off of the NFTs, off of the futures ROI DApp, all of those debts and liabilities that are being accrued by those contracts are all paid for by the Elephant Treasury. Because of the way it's engineered, that treasury is engineered and designed to always exponentially rise faster than any of the debts and liabilities. And so that's another piece, that'll blow your mind when I start going through some of those numbers. Yeah. You've probably heard of James Pelton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've actually got a follow-up. Me and my friend SK Crypto, man, we've got a follow-up on his channel. So James Pelton loves ElephantMoney, like enough to where he doesn't even charge us to come on there anymore because he's just making bread. He's making so much money with Elephant. He loves it. And he has us come on like every once a 2-month period, and we come on and just like talk about the updates and how the numbers have gone up since the last time we talked. And we're actually doing that follow-up this coming Monday. What was today? Is it Friday?
Today is Friday.
Okay. Yeah, so on Monday we have a follow-up at 11 a.m. PST, so you can catch that. And then, yeah, I'd be happy to be back on your channel as well and talk more in depth, man. But I'm glad this is on your radar, Chaka. Like, let me just tell you, dude, like in my 2.5 years of DeFi, trust me when I say I have diversified into dozens upon dozens of protocols and tokens. And at the end of the day, what I've realized, and these are BT's words, Bank Teller, but he's right. Most everything out there is low liquidity startups from inexperienced teams. Okay. And you go into these communities and these new projects, and it sounds good on paper, but really these people have no idea what they're doing. And 9 times out of 10, those projects end up failing. Okay. This Elephant protocol is an all original concept created by a genius who is a pioneer in the DeFi space. He doesn't need to copy these other protocols. People copy him and then end up failing because you can't clone liquidity and community. So yeah, Elephant is top dog. This is a juggernaut that you want to keep at the top of your radar. Dude, yeah, this will be the greatest BSC project you've ever witnessed. And once we start getting CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, which they are gatekeeping, they're not accurately reporting these details. That's why you saw the proper stuff on Dex Tools and Dex Screener. Pretty soon, the numbers at ElephantMoney are going to be undeniable. And these websites are going to have to report us accurately. And if they did, even today, if they did, Elephant Token is already a top 100 crypto. It's already, but they're not reporting it. But dude, you follow this and you and I will be talking over these next couple years, bro. You could be looking at a top 20, top 10 cryptocurrency. This will become a blue chip. Like that, not financial advice. That is my firm belief, but this will become a blue chip. This will be up there with Bitcoin. So Bank Teller is gunning for Bitcoin. He thinks, or he feels, that this is an engineered Bitcoin on steroids. Like, this is better than Bitcoin. This is a better store of value with an always appreciating asset that's already outperformed Bitcoin and the rest of the market in all of 2022, despite the exploit. And now in 2023, we're already outperforming 96% of the entire market. And I bet you by the end of this year, we would have topped all 100% again. 2 years back to back of Elephant Token smashing the competition. Bro, this keeps us on your radar, man. On your radar,
nice,
bro.
Man. I appreciate it. And once again, this is SK CryptoK. This is his YouTube channel. I'll leave that link down in the description below so you can go check him out. I'll be keeping in contact. I'm going to jump into the Telegram and all the socials that you guys have and get some more information on it. That way I can talk about it, educate it, talk about it and know what I'm talking about. You know
Absolutely. So yeah, if you're good, I don't know if you have any other questions, but we could save something for something more formal in the future, unless you have anything else you want to discuss right now.
No, I'm good, man. I wouldn't even know what to ask right now. I gotta look through it some more, but yeah, definitely want to hook up and do something more formal, give the ElephantMoney community more time to get in, give my community more time to get in, and set something up. That's really cool, man.
Yeah. Hey, absolutely, man. Well, thank you for being open and allowing us this platform. And yeah, dude, I'll be back. I look forward to chatting with you again.
Sounds good, man. Nice meeting you.
All right. Nice meeting you as well, man. I'll hop off here.
All right. See ya. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to check out this video, just click right there. And if you want to subscribe, you just click right there. You guys have a good one. Later.
Chaka facts, I'm not speaking Chaka words. We are making Chaka raps. We call this the Chakaverse.